things to your family. What matters to you is that you have arrived. You are the man of the hour. You wanted to be pampered. You wanted to be held. You wanted to be showered with praise. But you got disappointed when you got there. Somebody have usurped your birthright. Where were you? I was in diaspora. I was there dreaming it will never happen. I was there sitting confusion. I was there supporting politicians that have put us in the same position that we are facing. I am there being one of them. I left here and came down there to participate in the election so that I can also get a share of the lies and the looting of our people's resources. I gave you a clip of the lady that had received the aid. How poor she was. Selling pure water. Old lady to make $50. I mean 50 naira. Helpless. Never thought she will even see 100,000 naira. In a place, in a country where everybody is supposed to be a millionaire, where everybody is supposed to receive free medical care, where everybody is supposed to live in a very decent home, sponsored by the government, where everybody is supposed to be proud to be a Biafran, to be a human being, to wake up in the morning and breathe the fresh air. No, you are not breathing the fresh air, you're breathing soot, causing carcinogens. And now, many of you are dropping like flies. Cancer is now the order of the day. People dropping like flies, thanks to the politicians that are deceiving you. One thing there is that the same rain, the same thing that is happening to the poor, to the miscreants, will also happen to you. You have arrived. It will happen to you in a different way. Because you've massed all the money you looted. Most of you even looted the money and built a house and then put it in, and then mold took over. Did you enjoy the money? Not. You did not. You did not enjoy that money. If you did, it wouldn't be molded. It wouldn't be in a place where you stored it and you never touched it. You did not enjoy it. If you had enjoyed that money, you wouldn't be there. The ones you enjoyed are the ones you spent. But the other ones you stacked in a private building, you did not enjoy them. You deprived people of their livelihood. That's how wicked. That's how selfish. That's how greedy most of you are. Me and not you. And that is why I will kill you. Though you're my brother, I will kill you. I will deprive you of food, though you're my brother, though you're my father, though you're my mother. You're my relative. I don't care. I will deprive you of your needs. So that when I come, you will bow to me. I'll become the man of the day, Igwe of Ohara. Okatobie of Ndinzuzu. Igwe Nebuala and Nebualebu. All of a sudden, he decides, he concludes that he is the Almighty. Because right in the back of his mind, he has billions stacked in a building, molding, accumulating termite. And at the end of the day, when you pay a visit, when you unlock the door, the termites will be jubilating. Hey, you politician, you see how populous we are. Our population is so much that we have more to bring in. What do? You quietly walk away and watch the pieces of your accumulated money being enjoyed by termites. And the ones you could retrieve, you cannot use. You cannot even give it to a blind person. Wasted money. Greed. The order of the day. Why? Because you didn't want somebody to see the money. The money given to you to sell your brother. The money given to you to sell your mother. The money given to you to do away with your relatives. And you are standing alone. And you will die alone. When your relatives are removed, when your relatives are destroyed, when your villages are sacked, empty, you cannot go back to your village. No matter what you erected there, no matter the mansion you put there, you, the greed, can never go back. If you do, you will die. Even if you're not killed, you will die on your own. Because you become a stranger in your own house. You become a prisoner in your own house. Guilty conscience will be eating you bit by bit. And what happens? Stress, high blood pressure, stroke will knock you down. Being ignored, being sidelined. Cattle husband telling you Damburuba, and you listen to that every day. You cannot say anything. You cannot give any instruction. They are the ones giving you the instruction. That will destroy you. So if somebody did not physically give you a dirty slap, you will slap yourself to death. You will die in agony. You will die in disgrace. And that will be a perfect way of lesson in living. When a stranger becomes your neighbor, when a stranger becomes your relative, when a stranger becomes your up and going, but you have nothing in common, how can that be? It will never happen. Now it will never happen. Because as time passes, you are wasting away. You wasted time. Now time is wasting. It's just a question of time. Then you will be telling goodbye to the world. And even though you're not holy, they will tell you that the Holy One is going. Whatever that made you holy, heaven knows. That's where it is. Let me round up and say some things, some messages. Then the media team will be here, and then we discuss some important topics. you deceive yourself. Whatever makes you to disagree, whatever makes you to continuously hamper, be a roadblock. Well, we have a time today because our guest will not be here. He has something. Elekima will not be here today, so I just got the message. So he just messaged me. So that's that. Let's still let's get our messages out. Let's get them out. So when you're working against yourself, when you're working against your people, be sure that you are also working against yourself. So don't think that you will be free from the fallout, from the consequences of your stupidity.
Everything's got shot in the air. Nigeria, everything's
and silence na the best answer to a food and food. Sometimes you know they keep silent. For some church or sort of court news, criminality and community where they work and fly up and down against you because why? Silence against show acceptance of the criminality and community when you don't even know, commit or choke man inside them. For this reason, with the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob and the DOS, headed by Mazi Alozie, under the command, control and leadership of Mazi Nnamdi, Kanu, they talk and pump and play to the international community, United Nations, European Union, African Union, United Nations Human Rights, Nigeria, the whole world, including lovers of freedom. Say Ipob and ESN hand, leg, feet, even eye, no need for anybody of INEC offices, attacking of politicians and their campaigns, nor follow for any Nigerian election. All those elections has nothing concernable with overload. Now so, nothing concern Ipob and ESN with the zoo elections or criminality and impicking them. We say make them clear, say all the criminality when they happen for their land. Now the Nigerian politicians put the pot where they work for fire because of their selfish and inordinate ambition. You say some epidemics to do their dirty jobs for them. We Ipob under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are whiter than white and whiter than snow. Our only demand and the bus stop when we stand giving them the Nigerian government to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally, whom they are God, found nothing against him and declared him his child and acquitted. The way conscious pilot found nothing against Jesus Christ. Let them conduct an immediate AU supervised referendum with immediate alacrity for Biafrans to decide for themselves where they want to be. Nowhere in the whole wide world where relationship and the marriage are by force. Ipob no there for Nigerian president, no there for election, no there for senior president or any nonsense called Nigerian selection or election. We no go support anybody to vote and we no go stop anybody to vote. We no get any party, we no get any candidate. Our party na Ipob, our candidate na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our nation na Biafra, and nothing can be compared to total and uncompromised freedom. Our demand is simple: release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and conduct referendum for us. Now there where we stand gidigam. Remember, a broken bottle has no metaphoricism at all. This one, na end of discussion. This message now from the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, under the leadership leadership, control and command of St. Mazi Alozie, they bring on a different
Everything's gonna suffer. All of things are suffer. One shot in the air. Nigeria, everything's gonna suffer. All of things are suffer. One shot in the air. One knock that came to your house. You don't take money, you don't make your wife. Went straight.
When I feel has to never get Wayaba. Ebe ekwu mara ọnụ akakwana anụ uru nwata anyị onwe anyị ndị IPOB tozuru oke ịsara ọnụ anyị n'ihe ọbụla gị ma gwa mbụ ụwa ka o si mee onye dịsịkwana ka akụwatụwa onye kwana ka ọ ga-aka njọ ọ bụ anyị ka ọ bụ Naijiria ka ọ bụ ndị ekperima anyị bụ ụmụafọ ma bụrụkwa ndị nwe ala Biafra indigenous people of Biafra n'okpuru onye ndu anyị onye ọchịagha anyị onye nlekọta anyị bụ Maazị Nnamdi Okwuchukwu Kanu dị nsọ na-eme ka o doo mba ụwa Nigeria na ndị hụrụ nwere onwe n'anya n'aka ndị IPOB na ESN esoghị n'ịgba ụlọ ọrụ ntụliaka ọbụla ọkụ ịwakpo ndị ọchịchị maọbụ ịkụchasị ọgbakọ ndị na-ekwu ndọrọndọrọ ọchịchị n'ụdị ọbụla ọba anyị hapụ ihe dịrị anyị agawa ihe na-enweghị isi mbanụ na ahapụ ebe a na-echi eze agawa ebe a na-arụ agwụ ọbịa mere udele ji sị kedu ka ya na baba ebe ya kwara isi ya akwa ọ bụ nwaanyị macha mma ya ewere mkpakara akpa gbawanụ uwe a na-eme ya eme ọnụ mara egwu ha ihe ndị nta akụkọ na-enweghị ụlọ ọrụ ka ịnụ ntị anyị onwe anyị bụ ndị IPOB n'okpuru Maazị Nnamdi Kanu dị nsọ na-eme ka o doo anya na aka anyị na ụkwụ anyị na ihe niile adịghị na ntụliaka nke Naijiria ha kpọrọ selekshọn anyị anọkwanara n'egbochi onye ọbụla sị na ya chọrọ ịga ịtụ ịgaga tụọ ma ọ bụ na onye sị na ya ịkwado ha ka ha gaga tụọ mbanụnụ abịrịka nwa ugbo onye ọ bụrụ na ọ hụrụ ya n'anya ọ ga-alabere ya n'oge ọnwụ ọ bụrụ na ahịa ezuwala kemgbe 12 na-enwetara ya uru ngwanụ ya bụrụkwanụ na o meela gị bawa uru bawa ọkpụ ọ dị ndụ ọnwụ ka mma ọ bebe dụọ n'onwe gị ọdụ maka na ụzọ dị mma agaghị aga na abụ ndị mba ụwa UN, EU, United Nations Human Rights, AU na ndị hụrụ nwere onwe n'anya nke bụ eziokwu bụ na anyị onwe anyị bụ ndị IPOB ebe anyị kwụ chinchin ma kwụsị ike na ihe anyị chọrọ bụ nke mbụ ka gọọmenti Naijiria n'okpuru ọchịchị Buhari mee ihe ekpere n'ikpe na ezi omume bụ ịtọhapụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu dị nsọ na-enweghị ntụmara aka dịka ụlọikpe ha si ya lawa na ikpe amaghị ya nke abụọ abụrụ haziere ndị Biafra rọfele ya ndụm bụ nke nwa bekee kpọrọ referendum ngwa ngwa na-egbughị oge ka ụmụ Biafra were aka ha kpebie ebe ha chọrọ ịnọ onye ọbụla si n'otu anyị dị na Naijiria na ọ dị ya mma maọbụ na Naijiria dị ya mma biko ụfọm na-agụrụ ya bụ ya dịkwa ka Naijiria bụ onye ọbụla jikwanụ aha Maazị Nnamdi Kanu IPOB na ESN na-eme mpụ iji gbaa anyị aha ọjọọ ma anyị unye n'ihu ala Biafra echekwala ya ọzọkwa ibu anyị dị mfe yoku anyị adịghị egbu mgbu naanị tọhapụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu dịka ụlọikpe kpere ya n'ikpe ma nye anyị ụbọchị referendum nke mba ụwa ga-eji aka ha kirie ma hazie okwu agwụ ozi a si n'aka Indigenous People of Biafra IPOB.
Yes, Obiageli. But Ebiaragineri, you have abundance, but you're not seeing it. People who feel that you're not entitled to those things are depriving you of your inheritance, what you are supposed to enjoy. They deprive you of those things. They have no feelings. And how come the same people, then they're here killing and killing and being proud of the killings they are doing, and then they are telling you you won. I cannot imagine it, and I cannot comprehend it. I can't understand. I can't believe. I don't know how to express it. But why are they not killing themselves? Why will they descend to your own area to kill you? And as they're doing the killing, they're telling you you are brothers. And you believe them. That is the most example of foolishness. It did not start today. And it will not end today. Unless you wake up and say, enough is enough. Enough is enough. You put a stop to something, then you're acting. When you don't put a stop, it will continue. There are things that we shouldn't go through. We continue to go through those things. It's a result of negligence, not being able to face reality, not being able to say this thing has been a stumbling block and we must remove it. Tell me why you continue to talk about one Nigeria. Tell me why you have that sort of a concept in your brain. And it is being sponsored by a white person. Have you actually settled to look at the policies these people are handing to you? Have you ever, taken a back seat, relax with a bottle of beer? Have you ever relaxed with a jar of palm wine? Have you ever relaxed with a box of snuff, tobacco, whatever excites you? Have you ever had those things? You sit back and make self-evaluation as to why these people are dictating to you day after day how they expect you to live. And you will comply. How they can tell you that the Yoruba and Igbo man is the same thing? It is a lie as a daylight, unless you're blind. And I'm not saying about hating the Yoruba people. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it's a bold-faced lie for you to tell an Igbo man that he is brother to a Yoruba person, or a Yoruba person be a brother to Igbo. It is a lie. Does it mean they can't work together? They can, but there must be meeting of the mind. It is different when you are forced to live with somebody. In the back of your mind, I don't want to live with this person. It will be a different result if both of you are communicating, talking, say, hey neighbor, hey friend. Now you know the terminology, the terms under which you're relating with that person. But for somebody to come and tell you indivisibility of that group, it is a lie. It is a lie. Nigerians must they must learn to be honest to themselves. Who is the Nigerian? Those that have been boxed together to serve the interest of foreigners, foreign exploiters. I was reading those that were looting our wealth, our resources, even a tiny country from Africa. Even your fellow African countries are looting your resources, your wealth. Yeah, why wouldn't they? Because right in the back of the mind of all those people getting rid of your resources, it does not belong to them. So they can do anything they want with it. They are the ones in power. And you cannot do a darn thing. How you treat somebody else's thing is not how you treat your own thing. Anything you don't know the value, you don't take care of it. That is what we are going through. And you must stand to defend whatever you have. Or else, when it's gone, you'll be left with a basket. You'll be left with a basket. And that basket will do you no good. That's the way it is. A lesson in living. A lesson in living. Anyway, we've spoken so much. We have to assimilate. We have to understand. This is our life. This concerns our people. And we must be able to listen and carry out what our leader said. And my people, the media group is here, so we welcome them. Good morning and welcome to all of you.
Mazi Alozie, good afternoon here from Poland. Ogloganda, he's like a Sonia, now you have for which could have been a Biafra place, and you see Biafra. Yet our leader, which Kanu, that of memories, or she would pay Zulania, and then soon half an hour ever had him wrong with her. We always love him. We have no other leader than him, and equally appreciating all his lieutenants that are doing wonderfully well. Men and women of all over the world. They will say good afternoon, good evening, good morning, depending on your time zone. Fanaticals, this is the time you have to show yourselves and the place. If you can be able to record this program anytime on the line, you have to record it, please, and share it. Make sure it goes viral. Put it in all your platform. If it's possible for you, kindly do that for us, because I say correct. All of us not know. Today we are the IPOB heavyweight media here once again, and the panels are close here. Biafran Child General, our mother Mariam T. Header, and our beloved brother Uncle Mike Jonathan Chinedu, and the fearless evangelist from Biafra land. We are here once again to debunk a lot of lies and enlighten you and to keep you posted, because information is power. We want you to stay glued to your television, invite your friends, and listen attentively so you don't make mistake. Biafran Child, good morning. Can you hear me? Good afternoon. I know we're together here in Europe. Can you hear me?
Yes, Mark.
Yeah, Biafra child, you know our topic here today. You know what is happening in Biafra land. You see the killings in Yamufu, as well as the one that is happening in Southern Kaduna, which Nigeria government does not show to people. What they are focusing is their zoological election, deceiving people. Why they are killing people here and there, they don't project that. And a lot of things that are ongoing. You see what is happening in Imo State. So you know what to do. The topic are you ready? So please, my brother, I will go on mute. Take your time. You have time, 10, 15 minutes, whatever. To want everything that is happening and educate our people once again.
Okay, before you continue, let me put it here that Lekima will not be here, so you have more time extended.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yes, great people and wonderful people of Biafra. Before I proceed, I would like to thank Mazi Alozie for the wonderful work that he's doing for the great people of Biafra. I would also like to thank the panelists that they are here today to this awareness that we are creating, and we must continue without stopping, because this is the tool that we have. Because our leader has told us with the truth, we shall conquer all of them. We don't have guns, we don't have bullets, but only the truth will set us free. And I want to greet great people of Biafra anywhere you are. I would like to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. And some of you that are about to sleep, I will also say good night to you all. My name is Mazi Alozie, known as the Biafran Child Machineke. The General. I am from Ihala in Anambra in Biafra. I am IPOB under chain of command. And I would like to greet our leader, the only leader that we have. The only leader that, believe you me, he can never be compromised. And I will say, from here, it is good afternoon to our leader, Nnamdi Kanu. I will also greet the HTOS in the person of Mazi Alozie. On absence of our leader, he is the man in charge. Of course, some of you won't like it, but you can go ahead and transform. Our great people, we are today on Radio Biafra, where we always say the truth, because our leader has told us, tell the great people of Biafra, anything that you hear in Radio Biafra, they are all truth. We are not coming here to fabricate lies or concoct stories or to make it sound sweet to you. No, when we say things the way it is, we are here to set the record straight, and the words are going to bear us witness. We have seen what is going on in Enugu State today in our Amuf, as they are killing our Thank you, Mazi, for that correction. In Enugu State, as the Fulanis are coming from Sahel, from Sudan, from Somalia, are trooping into our land, killing and maiming of our people. But it's a question that we're supposed to be asking. Of course, we know those idiots that came up last time and said they have 5 days sit at home. We see them today. All the whole Nigerian media are talking about the 5 days sit at home, but they have forgotten that the Fulani that are coming from Sahel, killing with impunity, trying to take over our land, none of them are talking about them. None of them have speak. All of them, they are new today, as they have chased all our people away from their villages, their communities, and as they are chasing our people away, at the same time they are occupying our land. None of them are talking. None of them are. All of them, they are new today. I myself, the Biafran Child Machineke, I want to ask our governors. I want to ask our representatives. I want to ask Ndi and Ndi 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 Aneze. I want to ask them, why are they mute? Why are they not talking about the killings of our people in Enugu State? Why? Why are they not talking? Is it because they have sold their soul to the devil? That is why we are saying, I keep on telling this to our people without missing any words, that you see all these governors that we have in our land, all these representatives, all these even and this share, they are there, they don't have cause and they don't have cause. They are willing to, and they have sold their soul to devil, to Fulani caliphate in our land. But when we keep on asking them this question, can they tell us the reason why are they not speaking about the killings of Fulani in our land, killings of our people? The governor of Enugu State, Ugwaye, is there. He wants to use 10 million in exchange of the life of our people that Fulani just come and kill for nothing's sake because of the conquest of holy war. I keep on telling my people this about the movement of jihadism, and I will keep on saying this to our people. It's real. The movement of jihadism is real. Colonization and Islamization of our people, particularly the Biafran people, because if you go back, you will see when they came to conquer the Hausa people and take some part of Yoruba land, they didn't penetrate our land. That is why they said they are going to sink Quran into Atlantic Ocean. When they were saying that, they were talking about the Biafran people. But we are telling them, as far as they did not conquer our people in olden days, we have come to say they can never do anything. They can only kill, but at the end, freedom will be ours. And we will keep on fighting and propagating this issue of Biafra restoration project, because we know only Biafra can solve our problem. That is why I keep on also telling our people to buckle their belt and embark on this journey of Biafra. If we can be able to restore Biafra, you see all these killings, maiming and destruction of our properties in our land will stop. But if we think that being together as water and oil, that the British people came to amalgamate us together, if we remain one Nigeria, the killings will continue. That is why I will keep on telling my people to stand up and stand on their ground and always speak out what is going on in their communities and on their areas, environments. Because the people that we put there to come and to represent us, these people are under siege. Our governors, our representatives in the area council, they are under siege. That is why we will keep on lamenting. I will keep on saying this to our people. Of course, I know that they have a lot of gullible words in our land, but on this awareness that we are, by the time we finish doing this creating of awareness, our people will understand that Biafra is the solution. So what I'm saying is this: the Fulanis and the Nigerian media that are talking about what is happening in southern Kanu or happening in northern part of Nigeria, why are they not talking about things that is happening in our land? Why are they not talking about the foreigners that are coming from Sahel, that are coming from Mali, trooping Senegambia, trooping in our land, killing our people, just to occupy their spaces, just to Islamize us, just to take our territory and our space, just to make us live forever? Why are they not talking about it? Why all the war and youth, our leader Mazi Alozie have been discharged in a competent court of appeal? Today they are still holding him, and our government representatives, they are not saying anything. Can somebody tell me who have we offended? I couldn't even understand what is wrong with our people, that our people cannot stand on their own and begin to demand what belongs to them. Sometimes I ask myself, are we the real descendant of Chukwokika that Mazi Alozie always say on his broadcast? Are we the real people? Or I don't know if Fulanis are those pregnanted their mother during the war, because that is exactly what I'm seeing today. That our people cannot even stand on their own and demand what belongs to them. Just imagine the oil is coming from our land, but there is no any government presence in our land. And some of our people are not asking all these questions. Some of our representatives, they are moving to west, they are moving to north, Our land today is a desert where the milk and oil is coming from. Our people cannot just reason for once and all. That is why I said, if you keep on waiting for all these governors, all these evil, all these red cap, and your heads and your shield, if you think that we're going to wait for these people from Biafra to come, believe you me, we will wait till the kingdom come. We don't need those people. Like I said, they are under siege. They are under siege. We should forget about these people and move forward. We shouldn't listen to them because they are not representing us. They are representing their masters, which is the Fulani Caliphate. The Fulani hegemony, they are coming to occupy our spaces, coming to make us slave forever. Are we going to remain slave forever? That is something that our people will keep on asking. They will come and kill and go. They will come and kill and go. And all this thing is happening. None of them are speaking. None of them are speaking. I don't know when we are going to continue all this thing will stop. But Mazi, I also still want to go on the issue of killer squad because there's a leaking tape that we just heard from Ikenga, Imo State. Because I remember when all these shenanigans started, they were attacking IPOB, that we are the killer squad, especially Mazi Alozie. They were saying that he is the one that formed killer squad. But today, we have, not those people that are forming killer squad, those commanders of squad, those that are sponsoring killer squad, those that are, pushing killer squad to come to our land and begin to kill our people. Mazi, if you can allow me and Mazi Alozie, I want us to listen to a very short audio tape, the leaking tape. I hope you people will allow me to play that. Mazi Alozie, are you there?
Yes, I'm listening. Go ahead. The time is yours. Go ahead. Play what you want to play. Go ahead.
All right, baby. I want us to listen very attentively. I want you to pay attention because it's very, very important that every one of us understand every single voice that comes from these people. Those that are coming to kill and maim our people. Those that they are willing to in our land. Now pay attention very well, people. Let us go.
Okay, if not audible, it's not loud. Can you make it audible and loud so that we can hear, please?
Okay, let me take it back again. I don't know if other people are listening to it, if it's only Maranti either. Mazi, can you hear the voice sound and clear? Because I don't think
no, it's not loud. It's not loud.
It's just distorted from the beginning. But play it a little bit more. Let's see if it can improve as we go on.
Okay. Let me try it once again because I don't know this voice supposed to, because I think I have to off this phone and on it again. I think I'm gonna go further with somebody else take over the mic when I finish talking. So maybe I will off this phone and on it again. Maybe the voice will be more louder. So I just want to let our people understand that it's audio tape that leaked from a man called Ugoshinyere, and this Ugoshinyere is also Ikenga, Imo State. That is okay.
The chairman of CCPO party. You always speak in Abuja anytime. Let me see if I can play from my side here. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I can play from my side here.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Depend on your time zone, depend on where you're watching us from. Once again, happy Christmas.
Mazi, you take. Mazi, hold on. Mazi, okay.
I'm about to break.
519. Push it forward for 519. So we are not going to listen to the guy that is bring out that video. Push it to 519.
What I'm trying to what I'm trying.
I think it's better. It's better you push it from there. Like I'm saying before, okay, we'll come back. We have to understand that we have crossed the Rubicon and we are not going to return again. No retreat, no surrender on this Biafra restoration. Our people have to understand that if we don't stand up to do the needful, these people will keep on killing us. These people will keep on killing us without stopping. At the end, they will make us slave because that is their goal, to make us slave. If you people haven't forgotten, remember what these people said. Among said that Nigeria is their great grandfather island. You know, sometimes when if I'm telling my people that Nigeria is not a secular state the way people think that it is. Nigeria runs two systems of government. In northern part of Nigeria, they have what they call Sharia. In the south, they have what they call, I don't know if it's a secular state or whatever they may call it, I don't even understand. In the same country that you said we are one people, or of course we are not one people, according to what the colonial people did to be able to, bring us together. And now we are not practicing one, government or one system. And sometimes when you are telling people that we are not part of Nigeria, they will tell you, no, things will change. Now they are bringing P2P to us. I don't even understand. I have told P2P town, yes, can you get it? Do you have it, Mazi?
Yeah, I'm trying to read that place. I play that place. Continue talking. Voice and opinion.
So, I don't even know what P2P is coming to do. I have asked P2P town with that number. If you think that you are going to change this contraction called Nigeria, you must start from the 99 Constitution. You must go back and sit on a round table and discuss about this, Constitution. Because according to the census, the northern part of Nigeria, they are the most populous people in that contraption. That's all. There is no how you can win these people. And when you come today in Biafra land, the Biafra people have been divided. Some people now are shouting about Biafra, some people are shouting about P2P, and those people that have failed, they have failed in being the one of the president candidate. Have failed somebody like Dave Fulani, who are them? People like Little Hitler. Now they have put all their support to the north, to the west and north. So how do you think you are going to win? I also asked P2P, do you know that this amalgamation of that contraption has expired? And what are you people saying about it? Or you people just want to put us back again? And we all know that during the time of this amalgamation, our grandfathers are not there, our grandmothers are not there. Is it the same thing that you people want to also do to us this? Yes, Mazi, who want to say something, please?
Go ahead. We are just listening to what you're saying, and when you're saying this thing, there's something I just singled out from what you're saying. But when you finish, I will bring it out. So go ahead and say what you're saying, and I'm waiting for K. I want us to hear the audio you want to play. Go ahead.
All right. That is what I keep on asking our people. Does it mean that all these things that we, the great people of Biafra, these people, we that are pushing for Biafra to come, or we are in this, Biafra restoration project, does it mean that what we're seeing, does it mean that some of our people are not seeing all these things? When you go to the west today, you can see the west people, which is the Yoruba people, they have seaport, they have international airports. When you go to the north part of that construction, they have seaport. To the extent that these people have no water, but they went further and built a dry port in their land. And now when you come to the people that oil, this honey, milk and honey, which is the gas that they are using, to fix all those construction needs And we also have to understand the goals and California that is coming from the north. These people are using this money for their own, but what is coming from our land now is a national cake. You know, sometimes this is the question we're supposed to keep on asking ourselves. Who did this to us? Is it that, I don't know, sometimes I used to cry, but sometimes our people don't even understand the reason why we keep on shouting and asking our people to stand up and open their eyes and understand why these people are crying. Why Mazi Alozie is still today in DSS dungeon? People never ask that question. I just saw Nigerian government and the media when they were writing petition to, rendition this idiot, a dead back thing in Finland. But this time when they were signing all this petition, they heard that Mazi Alozie have been discharged in court of appeal. Why can't they put that kind of petition for us to get 1,000 signatures for them to free Mazi Alozie? They don't want to talk about that at all. They don't want to talk about it. Our governments are there, projecting, promoting, putting chaos in our land, and they think that we don't know they are those people that are behind all this chaos, killings and maiming of our people in Biafra land, because their plan is to stop election in Biafra. So those people they are supporting in West and North will do their election freely, but in Biafra land that will be a problem. We know all their plans. We know all their agendas. That is why we are trying to open the eyes of our people so that they will understand what is playing. You see now, someone ever that thing in Finland, he will kill our people, he will maim our people, he even killed a woman that is pregnant. He killed a woman with an unborn baby. After he killed the mother and the baby, he went on media and began to drink champagne. And sometimes I ask myself, can't you people see what is playing? This guy, there is some powers in that contraption that behind him. We see a man, I have forgotten his name. He was shouting and calling the Finland governor. I keep on asking myself, what about people they are killing in Enugu? Why can't you call the international communities? Why can't you call the world power to come and see what is happening to our people? They have been killing our people from 1945 up to date. None of them have talked about the Biafran people. They committed a genocide against the great people of Biafra. Massacre of our people, more than 5 million people died. There is no even stone to remember these people. And when we are saying all these things, people don't want to even listen to us. Because they know, according to our leader, he said that Biafra is the last miracle on this planet Earth. And we believe him. That is why the world don't want to talk about us. But we have come to stay. By the time we finish with that to Nigeria, the balkanization and we call Nigeria balkanization must stop. And Nigeria must cease to exist. Because we can't, if Nigeria continues the killings of humanity, no
Biafra, can you hold on? Let Biafra hear, because also Kina's award is a special advisor, special duties to oppose of the mind or whatever. You want Biafra to hear by themselves, all around the people listen around the world to listen.
No, just Kina's award, please correct that.
Kina's award, please. Kina's award is a special advisor on special duty to hope also the man, the state governor. I want you people to listen to this clip, please.
Can you hear that? I will not run away from work.
It's okay. It's okay.
You didn't have that?
Yeah, we have that. No, so that is exactly what I want to tell my people. I remember when all this shenanigans just started, they were calling killer squad. That Mazi Alozie was the one that was commanding the killer squad.
Man, please, 1 minute. You know, this audio leak from Sahara report. You understand that? And after that, they threatened this summer, I will send the video to Mazi Alozie where they made that attempt on him recently. The video is here, but I will not play it now. Or maybe I'll try and get to the particular place and I'll play it. I send it to everybody. It's on this platform.
I will go a request from you guys. I will be very honest. The volume of that thing is so loud that distortion from it was made it inaudible. We couldn't understand it. For you that has the first tape, if you can explain to the people what the exchange was all about, at least it'll be clearer, because I know most of the people did not understand the exchange. And then after that, I will be suggesting that we focus on what Chineke just said, the Constitution, the expiration of the Nigerian existence. We got to pick these topics and then deliver it so that the people will know that Nigeria has expired, it doesn't exist. Two, the Constitution is false. So on what basis are these people conducting election for presidency when the country has expired and then the Constitution doesn't exist? It's false. So we're going to be very pinpointed so that people will know what these people are doing. And when you do that, then you come to the exchange of the Imo government that Sahara reporter just leaked. That will show you that these people don't want us to live. They want to kill us. They want to kill us. So please, Mazi, okay, if you can explain the exchange, if you did understand what they said, explain it to our listeners. You know, because that audio wasn't clear enough.
Okay, Mazi, the voice you just heard is Mazi Alozie is from Ubuta. He's a special advisor on special duties to Imo State Governor Hope Uzodinma. He was threatening the CCPU chairman, Ugochinya Ikenga, that he must jail him. And the man who was here was asking, because you have your killer squad. But we should not forget one thing here. This is the station of Hakim Achukudemwa to Kurocha, to Hope Uzodinma, and to the worst person there again, CAC Akolisian, the Chief Justice of Imo State. All these people have their own squad. And since they have taken over Imo State, going to almost 20 years now, you can see how they have kept Imo State. Imo State have been a burying ground now. And if we cannot forget in a hurry, sometime last year in Goso House in Imo State, when the sitting governor, Uzodinma and the Krocha have their ambulance there, it was like war. There were a lot of shooting. Last year or last 2 years. Everybody saw it. What is happening in Imo State? The problem we are having in Imo State is all this both present and past, all these politicians in Imo State. They are the people that are killing, threatening many people. You can go to where you come from. Although it's not go area again. Is is from Uru. Hope Uzodinma is from Uru. Rogers Okrocha, all of them are from the same area. And when we tell our people that these people they don't value human lives. We have said it time and time here. Our people in Omuma local government, we said it time and time that when you go at the back of that Omuma local government, you have skeletons of human beings that two tippers cannot evacuate them. They said the whole of Uru now is very grand. They mix the bigger and coming towards our side from raping down. You can see that they will discover the place where they dumping our dead body, the people they killed, the Osfak, this one we hope inaugurated again education. He gave them army uniforms, he gave them healers, he gave them armored cars. You see how they are killing our people. These people they just destroyed the State, Mazi. What they did, they just destroyed the State. And that attempt has been made on this young man, I think 3 days ago. I have the video here, but I will send it to you. Later you play it, if not today, tomorrow you can play the both clips. I will send you the 2 clips. What they are trying to pass me, they have a click. And this opportunity is from, I think, somewhere around Mbisa. They want to kill him. Because they don't want people who speaks. Or probably because he's going to Abuja every time when he goes to court. People know this young man. Anytime when he goes to court, you can see with our lawyers, he speaks. He speaks up. So this is the situation. I don't know what they want that young man to do. They want to kill him. That video released from Sahara Reports, not from IPOB. It's on the public domain. People can see the video, all of them, even when they make the attempt on him. We are asking not to come to Imo State. They made themselves the Hitler of Imo State. They are not, they are untouchable. Disappearing people, killing people, doing their human sacrifices everywhere. Because they have their squad that when they kill they take the heart, take everything they want.
Right, okay.
They have no respect for anybody.
Yeah, let's watch it.
Yeah, thank you, Mazi Alozie. Let me round up so that the other panelists can also say something. So I have to calm down here because that is an important question that we have to ask these people, especially P2B. I want to ask P2B, does it mean that he don't know that the amalgamation of Nigeria have expired? I want to ask P2B on what ground they are doing this election. And I want to ask the Igbo representatives, especially the Uguani, the governor of Enugu State, why are they not talking about the Fulani killing our people in Enugu State? Why are they not talking about it? Why is it that it's only the killing in Southern Kaduna they are talking about on their media? Does it mean that our people are nothing to them? Why all this thing is happening to us? I want to also ask people to be in what constitution that they want to, all this election they are gallivanting that they want to do. And I also want to ask people to be how many representatives that we have in Biafra land that is supporting him. All of them have left him. So how can he win this election that the census of that contraction contaminated zoo have told us that the northern people have more people than us? So how P2B can get to that seat? And if P2B can get to that seat, how can P2B turn Nigeria to be good? How? With the same constitution of 1999 constitution that is fraudulent, that the foundation of Nigeria was built on fraud, that Nigeria have died in 1963. That is something people have to understand. I'll rest my case here. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Welcome. Thank you.
Any of you, Mazi, Jonathan, Madam Hilda, any of you can respond, and okay, you can tell them who comes.
Yeah. I want to evangelist man out before Madam Hilda speaks. Evangelist man out, please, from Biafra land. Biafra evangelist, please, take the platform.
Thank you. Good afternoon from here. I remain the Charlotte Evangelist Mazi Alozie. I am
fishing out from Biafra land. Thank you. I have heard what we are discussing here, and that is the clear truth. Talking about the killings of our people in Inamufu, when we are talking about these very killings, we must also remember that there is a video of their celebration putting on the Nigerian Special Force uniform. And before we go to that side, we must draw our attention back to the war our ESN men are facing between Ebony and the Benue boundary. Then, if you come to what the Fulanis are planning, you will know that they are trying to occupy all the norths in our states. They are coming from Benue, which is what they call North Central anyway. Then they are coming into Nsukka, which is Enugu North. They are going into Abia North, which also carries in charge, to hand over Abia North to them. It is also not. So all these things, that is how they are coming. They want to come from there. You know, when they change this from Benue, you connect Enugu, you connect Ebonyi, you connect Abia. Then Imo and every other people there at the middle, they knew that River State, others Bayelsa, that those people are conquered because they are holding their politicians. They believe in politics there. They are gone. So this is the key of the place they want to get. They want Anambra to be at the middle and the Imo, right? That's why they are hitting hard in Delta states, if not for years and there. So what they are doing is very well planned. That's why they want a Fulani representative in the center of the world, which is Owerri. Owerri is the center of Biafra, which is Biafra is the center of the world, 0 latitude and 0 longitude. So that's why they still need it through APC to occupy there. They must have a position in the very Biafra land under their party. That's why, whether you like it or not, they push Emeki Edia. I'm not justifying him, but I'm also bringing the attention of the people of the world to know that it is Osadema is there for a purpose. He's not there as a governor. No, he is there to represent the Fulani and those that are killing us, and Nigerian government and the British. That's why they don't say anything on what will happen in Supreme Court. Then let us come back to Inamufu on what happened. These very people you are calling our leaders, some say they are senators. You know, senators are lawmakers, House of Rep members are lawmakers. Now, which law are they making? The same law that instituted appeal courts. The same law that instituted Federal High Court. The same law, the same constitution that instituted State High Court. Now, this is the law they are making in Abuja. When they make the law, the Attorney General and appointee, you know, senators say they are elected. But they don't ask if they are elected. Because if you are elected, you will question an appointee. They call Attorney General Malami. It's not Attorney General of Federation. It is Attorney General of Fulani. That is why they don't believe in federation. That constitution should have been the position of the federation. But when they neglect it, you don't need to bring federation in his position as the AGF. It must be Attorney General of Fulani, because what they are doing is Fulani. They are not working on the law. They are not working on the constitution. Now, the senators and House of Rep members that made the law, they are quiet. And when they come up before our president, they say they are lawmakers. But the law you made, they have truncated it. That is why we don't see them as they were elected, because they were appointed. If they are elected, they are taking their position, just like the traditional rulers. Before, the people will bring out a traditional ruler, and when they have problem, the traditional ruler will see after their problem. But now, the governor, the traditional ruler now are now political, and they are now the problem of each community. Any community you go, any problem there is the traditional ruler, because they were giving staff by the governor. Then they don't hear the voice of the people. They believe that the government made them traditional rulers. But before, they believe that the people make them traditional rulers. They listen to the people. That's why they can sell off our land to the Fulani, because they were appointed to be traditional ruler by the same Fulani who appointed both Ohaneze, both Nyanwodo, both Obios, and the next person that will take place when Obios finishes. So that is how they do. That's why they appoint governors. That's why they are. Why is it that Nyanwodo is from Nsukka? He's the brother with someone second. Then Nyanwodo can be shouting about IPOB. He can plan for the killing of Nnamdi, which the statement died 14th of September 2015. But when Nyanwodo had been there, there had been series of attacks by Fulani in Nsukka. But when they were doing this, planning this thing, Nnamdi said no. We formed the BSF, they said no. To cut this thing, because it is in their agenda. Because of BSF, they plan to kill our leader. Today, that agenda they projected have come. And then Nyanwodo is from Nsukka. Ihamufi is in Nsukka. And that is the Enugu North. Now, Nyanwodo is keeping quiet. The governor is from Nsukka. And that is the Enugu North. They have about 7 or 8 local governments. After Ngwa land, they have about 9 local governments. Then the next people that follows is in Nsukka, Enugu North. Because Ngwa has 9 local governments. I will not go there. But some people will be listening want to hear it. But I will not mention the local government. Let me move. So, this very Nsukka that these people came from, why are they silent? You know, when you come to Enugu, I am bringing the attention of our people to know that this is conspiracy by the politicians. That's why they were fighting IPOB and Nnamdi, because we never stand for evil. We stand against evil. Then they are patronizing evil, not even against other people, against themselves, against us. That's what they always champion, and that is why we are here. Now, do you know that there was a shooting in Ipob by Nigerian army that went viral? Did you hear from Governor of Enugu? No. Do you know that Governor said shooting by a policeman that Fulani have never told us the love of Nnamdi? Do you know that Fulani is still silent? Do you know that Eminem massacre by the same Fulani gang they call police? Because there is no police there, that is gang of killers. The massacre of our people in Eminem, 23rd of August 2020, as usual, in every primary school or school, any secondary school field in Biafra land, people do exercise weekends. So people were doing exercise. Nigerian Uganda security came there to kill our people. Uganda now from India and in the local government. You know now, I used to come to our place. So we move. So these things happened in Enugu. They are silent. There are killings in Udi by Fulani. We call it Fulani because we knew that all these things are being done by Nigerian securities. Because ESL has defeated Fulani terrorists. They are now the same Nigerian army and police that are now killing us. So they are killing in Ezag. They are killing in Enugu East, Kanu East, Ipob, and what is it called? What is it? All those places. Amazon is all of those places. In Kanu East, they are killing there. They are killing in Enugu West, our side. They killed in Obanko the other time. They are killing in Otuma, they are killing. The same Enugu state. Governor is there. Do you know that is, what is it called? Forest guide, launched by Ugwani. This very forest guide, they are doing nothing. They were protected by Fulani, only to divert the attention of our people so that they can turn against CSM as the harmful people did. They convinced them that they have launched forest guide, so they should reject ESN. Now, the forest guide have no gun, but they are launched to counter Fulani terrorists that are well armed. These things is for our people to know the kind of deceit that these very governors do to us. They now created DSS offices in all the local governments in Enugu State. Now, what is their duty? They posted Fulani DSS officials to be in the local governments in Enugu State. Now, this very Fulani DSS will be in charge of every forest guide in all the them job, they buy them one motorcycle. If you are, this is 6 or 3 months of, they appoint somebody from the community among all those forest guys. After 6 months, the next person will take over just to be rotating. So you hand the motorcycle to that person. They bought a motorcycle for the PR group of each local government. That's what Uganda did. No gun, no nothing. They don't enter the bush. They only do meeting. You can see them protecting where people are doing vacation. That, you know, that is not where Fulani are. They will go there, they will give them drink, give them cartons of beer. They say they are security, they are vigilante. Not people that was launched to go and defend the bush. They don't have gun. Did you understand? Now, what did the Uganda, can he give account of the achievement of forest guides? When you put millions of naira or billions to spend on security, you ask them, who are in charge of the security? Is it not the same Fulani that are in charge of DSS that you handed your forest guides over to counter Fulani, but the leaders are Fulani? Then the commissioner of police will also be under them. They will not appoint people back to be PPR group so that of what age there, they always try to bring them closer. Because I will be very good to them. Both army, the people, their PR or spokesperson was Igbo. That's how they program it. But Igbo cannot do it. But to lie against our people, that is where they will appoint Igbo to be police PR group and the army spokesperson. We continue. Do you know?
And the election.
Yes.
And the election.
Yes. Thank you. Let us move. I must bring the attention of our people before I continue in Enugu to the very ID card we discovered some months ago that fell down from Fulani, which they were issued by Nigerian Army as the ID card of occupancy, residential, that is residential permit to live in Army barrack. In other words, it was found in Ipob. In that they are kidnapping them, in that house where Fulani kidnaps. So they are working with the Nigerian Army. If they say it's a lie, we should go and ask for an intuition of Methodist Church. Have they presented arguable anything that can argue the confessional statement of Uche on what they passed through in the hand of Nigerian Army? They call those people. So this ID card, did Nigerian Army debunk it? No, they were silent because they knew that these are the ID cards they gave to terrorists that Lai Mohammed said they came by FedEx. They gave the ID card, residential permit under Nigerian Army, 14 Brigade on Africa. Now, their duty is to, in the night, they'll come out in Nigerian Army uniform. Then, if they see any checking point with the vehicle they give to them, they show that to the ID card. They are covered, even in daytime without uniform. With ID card, any army can protect you, knowing that these are terrorists in the army barrack. They have their private leaders, they have their commanders. The commanders of the real army are different from the commanders of these people. But you must know that GOC and the Division Omar Musa is in charge of all these terrorists. Now, I want to bring the attention of the world closer to know that the Nigerian forces are in charge, are the people killing us. In the Amufu, Nigerian Army, Nigerian Police, Nigerian DSS, they killed us. The Fulani terrorists are afraid of ESN. So that is why they told Ugani and all of them and Biafrans to launch a Bubago. Now, if they launch a Bubago against what is happening in our land, let us say that they cannot fight against themselves because the Bubago cannot fight Fulani. Those that launch them are Fulani. Then, on the criminality in our land, can the Bubago or the government give account on what the achievement of a Bubago? They cannot give account. For complete 1 year, they are killing. Have they addressed the people that they launch a Bugago to be killing? Have you ever seen the governor gather in Enugu and say, we have complained about the people about the Bugago, or we are here to tell you the achievements of the Bugago, or we are here to tell you where they have failed, or we are here to apologize? No, because they are not here for us. They are here to kill us. They were all projected by the same Fulani. So that's why they get people to launch 5 days. 5 days is at home. It was also to bring in Fulani. If they push our people inside, they will bring in Fulani so that they will occupy and slack. So they didn't achieve anything in 5 days. Now the army is now going by force, them and the police, killing our people. Now, do you know that somebody is contesting for presidential election from this region? Now, this is how they forget us. Do you know that killings have been in Okida? Oshima is killing in the Igbo. Killing in the Abia North. Alọ́bàntà lọ́kùnkùn lẹ́pẹ̀sì nnàtọ̀ Iṣochi, Iṣokwatọ̀, all these places, you go to Alaye, all those places, Abreba, they are killing this, all of them, they are killing them. Now, everybody is killing. They are killing this thing to create ground. They want to put our people in fear. They want to create chance for Fulani. They want to kill again. They killed for 5 days. And nobody is asking them. Nobody is bringing it, nobody is debating it and saying who killed. All they know is that they must inform IPOB. Now, what have been the achievements of Sebugago? What have been the achievements of Forest Guide? As you go and can you tell us the achievements of Forest Guide? Because you brought it as a topic, as an ordinary proposal. So immediately you saw yourself, you brought it to Vashtag to tell our people that there is another security. Now, don't you know that the head of Forest Guide should be held responsible and arrested? He should tell the world their duty because they are also the Hamufu. So the Forest Guide are also working with the Fulani because Fulanis are in charge of them in local governments. Now, you cannot talk about security in Enugu. You cannot talk about Forest Guide. Nobody should keep them aside. Ugwani should account for the activities of Forest Guide. And he should tell our people their achievements. That is number one. Now, coming to the issue, when they talk about the election, we are not against election, but what we are telling them, those that have intention, because their key of supporting him is because they hate IPOB and Nnamdi. None of them is doing that to make Nigeria better. No, they don't love Nigeria, they don't live Nigeria, but they can stay in Nigeria if IPOB is stopped, which is impossible. So, all this great Reverend Father for people, go and let them swear with their altar. Let any of them swear. If you are not having, if your mind is not to stop agitation, which is impossible, let them swear. They should swear. I ask them, when did you start loving us? You now love you. Now, and people cannot go back and say, how come they start loving us? They are now loving us. This is people that hate us. Abiola contested, Tofa contested, but we are the victim of us. Abiola. Have they ever loved us? So reaching to now, they kidnap Nnamdi, they now love you. They love you, but the people didn't know how presidential election goes in Nigeria. Let me not just go to their geopolitical zone, because they not have 3 geopolitical zones, which is total winning. 3 geopolitical zones, northeast, northwest, north center, they have won you. But there will be people that will say, the not are supporting, the same Fulani is paying them to rise up and say, hey, we are supporting, we are welcoming him. Those people that were quiet when they massacred us in 7 to 70. These are the people that were quiet when they, after NFAS, they killed us. They started killing us in Obi. The same people ran away. But they were the people that started NFAS in Obi and it ended in Lagos. But look at we just started killing us. It says IPOB. The same people is telling people, this people, after the election now, they will give people number 2. When they give them number 2 or number 3, now they now come and tell us, Tinubu will now mobilize his boys to start killing. As well as Sadima is creating ground to kill the Igbo and target IPOB because the people will be sell. So IPOB is killing. That's what the whole Sadima is creating ground. So what they want to do is they will come with the name Igbo before they bring IPOB. It's so most of them that will tell you that he wrote IPOB to bring it closer. He's there to always tarnish the image of IPOB. That is the special duty to him. He is not supposed to be a governor. All the reports you can see is from him. All the reports you can see is from him and their body. All the reports, any allegation is from him, sponsored by Vocals of them, because that is his duty. So he is now creating ground, killing those that should do something. Now, what are they doing? They want to bring the Tinubu boys ready. When they reach to be out, they will start killing both in Lagos, destroying something, people's property. They will come in the name of Igbo, they will do in the north, and what they will say, why is Igbo destroying something? Most of people be with. These not people that are shouting people are the people that will blame people. They means not people doing. They means Tinubu, they means Atiku, they means Bishetima, they means Fulani, they means Malami that organize those people that is destroying. But do you know the people will not say anything? When they be killing Igbo, telling you Igbo is the fighting for people. People will come on media and say, I do not ask everybody to fight for me. People will not organize or investigate and ask who are the people to you. No, he will finalize and agree that is Igbo. He will not say, I'm calling my Igbo people to be quiet. That is how they plan it. People is aware that he cannot defend us when they will start killing us in the name of Igbo. People is very, very well aware. He is aware that if he can assure us that after, not that we are broken Biafra, what we are asking you in your Nigerian business, since we call election, you must still assure us that people will not be killed after the election. Because this is a machinery system, a very clear system to kill Biafra. Always they will write up something and say, after they will say it's evil, they will say it's Biafra. So they are in a very serious dirty game because everything they will kill us. Obasanjo killed in the north. What is everything they do, they must kill us. Sharia law, year 2000, we were the victim in Kaduna and in Kanu. Why we did not say no? We did not say no to Sharia law. We can obey any law in any land. But they started fighting us, destroying our property. So this is going now. When you knew that, how the government of the election is to deliver state to the party they want to deliver. Oman will deliver Ebony to APC. Not to Ebony will vote for people. No, there is a way they do it. Nika will choose a presidential candidate. He will deliver his state to. Will choose where you deliver his state to. People will choose where you deliver his state to. People will choose where they deliver their state to. Not people's vote. They are telling us as if we are making in Nigerian election. Every state governor will choose the people or the candidate he will deliver his state to. When they are giving the result, they are telling you, this man won a go, this man won. He did not say this state voted for this man. No, they are talking about state who won. The governor delivered. Yes, the governor delivered. Not that the people voted. The governor delivered. So what they are doing, they do that even local government can decide the people who deliver his local government all the votes. That's how it is done in Nigeria. That's why we are asking them, how come? That is surprisingly no more political talks. It is now IPOB, ESM, IPOB that are in shops doing their businesses. They are now the people killing you. But there is no political talks again. When they wanted to create the foundation through Sheikh Ahmed Gulag and the thing that we told our people, they want to say we are killing politicians. You know what is keeping politicians alive today? Most of them in the Biafra land is because only a criminal is talking about the election. IPOB did not say no election. If we say no election, all these special forces that went to Yamufu to kill, they prefer killing prominent politicians and target IPOB.
As you're going to sum up because other people have to...
Okay. Thank you. So, what we are saying is that all of them are working for politicians. All of them are the same politicians working together. All of them, their arrangement is to kill us. The traditional rulers are planned to kill us. Because Ugani have not questioned the traditional ruler of Yamufu and the time president or their president. So why is it that all these things nobody can hear or know how it is happening? He cannot tell us, look at what the president said, look at what the traditional ruler said. But because they are in the game together, their duty is to kill us. So now I am dropping it here on this very topic so that others can say something. Thank you.
Thank you. Welcome, my brother. Well spoken. I want that my header, please. You can unmute yourself, my sister, and make input.
Okay, good morning, everybody.
Yeah, please, not your word.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, my fellow dear friends. I'm going to invoke an observer protocols from Ahmadike. My name is Marian Haider. I'm speaking from the United States. A few things I'm going to say. I'm not going to take a lot of time. Because the bottom line for me is, or are these, whether I know we continue to indict the so-called elite, our political elite, whether we call them the stakeholders, by the names of Mazi, governors, whatever they are from LGA. The bottom line for me is this: the indigenous themselves should share a kind of responsibility. What is happening in Hamufu today? We must be aware and recognize that the Fulani haters will not stop. Our people must recognize that. That's the reason why I'm making this point. This is how they overrun Zamfara. Once they have their eyes set on a particular community or town, they do not relent. So this idea, this is my assumption, that our people continue to judge, because that's what I'm hearing on social media, as time to be corrected. Especially these, our border towns or villages, Yamufu being the hot seat right now. What I'm hearing is, where is ESN? Where is ESN? ESN cannot police the community without the community themselves rising up and demanding their inalienable right to live in peace as human beings. They have LGA. They have people representing them as men of assembly. They have senator. They have governor. My question is, why are these indigenous of Ehamufu and surrounding? Why have they not led a protest to their LGA? Why are they not calling out and leading a protest, organizing and leading a protest to their commissioners, those representing the men of assembly and governor? Because why am I making this argument? Whether the killings are in a Hamufu, and in that place, anytime I hear that name, it cuts my heart. Because these were one of the places I lived when I was growing up as a child due to my father's work. My father was an engineer with Nigerian Railways. I'm conscious, even though I was very, very, very little, but I am aware of all those names. Iyamufu, Kafanchan, or Tupo. These were the areas we live. So it carries a lot of sentimental values to somebody like me. Whether it is in Iyamufu, whether it is in Owerri, whether it's in Olu, wherever it is, these governors, these individuals cannot operate without the collaboration of our people, no matter how minute these individuals may be. Because can we be honest to ourselves? Because all I'm hearing, yes, I know, we all know that the elites are compromised, but they're just very few in numbers. They cannot do much. I mean, okay, this guy we had his tape. These chinas are whatever. These chinas that threatened the other guy that he was going to hurt him, jail him, whatever, beat him up. When I saw another tape on social media where they thought they had him, but he was not in the convoy. Let us be honest to ourselves. That Chinasa was not the one that actually carried out the operation. The least I deduced from the current case is that he was in a tinted vehicle. But the people that carried the action to go and kill the other guy, we are ordinary citizens. This is the truth. We have to be honest to ourselves. How many are the Fulanis? All we are hearing the Fulani head at the head. How many are they when you compare them with the population of our people? They cannot work. They cannot carry out this. Somebody harbors them. Somebody is aware of the activities. They allow them to operate. So we have to soul search ourselves. It's just like what is happening in our movement today. Saboteur, they are one of us. They are not foreign. Buhari made a bold statement on media. I am going to circle them. They are like dogs. People started screaming, oh, but he has done it. Smartly, with us. Buhari did not come from the north, whether he's alive or not. He's not coming from Abuja to come and encircle us and killing us. He's using us. Yes, he has smartly. That's another thing I don't think we are talking about that people are not paying attention. Federal government of Nigeria do not have any industry established in any part of Biafran land. But they have military cantonment every square inch of Biafran land. That's what they have done. Whether you call them 52 division, 62 division, whatever, pay attention. They have encircled us. They have invaded us with military posts. I'm not talking about people on the road. Cantonment, barracks, whatever you call them. Who signed up for these things to be? The governors are aware of it. The commissioners are aware of it. The senators are aware of it. Your representatives are aware of it. So when we are barraging the Fulani, the header, we must look inward and so search ourselves from the least among us. You know, we make excuses, poverty. And my another argument is this. We are not poorer than the northerners. That's where you see pure Alamajiris. But it's difficult to get them to work against themselves. Why is our own different? Any little money you give an Igbo man, he will turn against his own people. He will turn against the same thing he's clamoring that he wants. We have a problem. We must address it. All this wealth we are chasing, whether it's the least among us or at the end of the day, we are dying without going down to the grave with any one of them. Our psychology, when it comes to the way we look at life, is flawed, that poor. We must rise above it. That's what we're trying to get people to, because even this referendum we're talking about, if you condone referendum today, I'm afraid of what is going to happen. Because we're not serious. We're not serious. A whole bunch of us. So these are the issues that is bugging us seriously. Ahmadike is in detention. It's not even 2 years. Look at what has happened. The same people calling him our savior, the same people claiming to love him, the same people claiming to let us give us, Ahmadike give us instruction, we are going to war, we want to go to war. Can you imagine if Ahmadike had declared any kind of war on unrest? Look at the people. Within 2 years, they are not behaving like they have a concrete evidence or convinced in their mind that Ahmadike will never come out. Because I do not see a reason why some of our people are behaving this way. They have turned their backs on him. They have become saboteur. That is the trending thing now. You collect little change, you begin come on social media, create some crazy video or audio, and then be parading and calling and talking about nonsense. They have forgotten the leadership, what Mazi told them. If anything happens to me, look onto DOS. He never mentioned any other structure or any other person. He said Mazi Alozie. And these are our people running around, becoming saboteurs. All of them have become spy, double agent, undermining the same structure Mazi will give an instruction, they will undermine it. And these are people that are telling me they want Biafra. Come on now, we've got to be honest to ourselves. Nobody is hurting us, we are the one hurting ourselves. Now let me go to election. Election. Every day I'm hearing, tell us what to do. Mazi Alozie, do you want us to hold it? Why should Mazi Alozie be the one to tell us whether to vote or not? Didn't we say we are looking for Biafra? Didn't we say we are looking for a referendum? So now, we are looking for referendum, and now you're going to vote. What are you saying? What are you? I'm asking our people. What do we want? Because let me tell us what has happened if we are not paying attention. The so-called Ohanaeze came out and made a statement that if the election, this presidential election, an Igbo person is not involved or Biafran is not involved, if it's not given to them, then they will know that they are not wanted in Nigeria. I don't know whether our people remember things and connect why things happen. Britain felt threatened. Why? How do I know? Immediately, Katrina Land got involved. All them. They had a meeting with him. Immediately after that meeting, the next thing, P2B went to London. Came back and started this foolishness is parading himself everywhere. Because he knows very well he's not going to win. He knows very well even if he wins, he's not going to take that throne. He knows, he's aware. P2B is one of us. But now, all of a sudden, immediately P2B came out. Our youth went bananas. They went haywire. They forgot what they have been clamoring that some of them have died. They forgot the thing they have been clamoring that have made mothers widows, made husbands wifeless, made mothers childless. They forgot. It's obedient. What a short memory do we? It makes my heart bleed each time I think about what we're doing. Our people are doing. Do they understand what is going on? Because there's a way Western mind works. This P2B thing is a kind of litmus test for us. Litmus test, or call it a survey, to find out whether we truly want referendum or all we are looking for is a presidential representative. That's what this thing is. If we want to be honest. So as our people are joining and following P2B, they are telling the Western world that we don't want referendum. What we actually want is to be represented. We just want a presidential candidate. That's exactly the statement we are making, whether we like it or not. I am speaking to all those people that are saying, oh, when we finish voting, if it didn't work with, then we can seek for referendum. Life does not work like that. Hello, people. It doesn't work like that. You have to know what you want and go for it. And make up your mind. Nothing good comes easy. Nobody gets anything through this our crazy mentality. We think we are cunning, we are smart enough. Oh, let me do this. No. There is no. You are not smarter than the next person. Ohanaeze is there because of referendum and Biafra actualization. Now we are clamoring for P2B. And on the same breath, we are asking international bodies to come in. To do what? When we're already choosing our path, it's obvious, it's blaring that what they're looking for is not Biafra. So now, if we are making this step, I'm talking about majority. If these people that are clamoring for P2B election and all that, including Ohanaeze, because the question has been, why are they quiet? They are quiet on Mazi's detention, continued illegally to be detained. They are quiet because in the first place they were the people that were orchestrated for Mazi to be apprehended. Malami made a statement after the Supreme Appeal Court released Mazi. He said, some Igbo people are calling me not to release Mazi. You guys thought it's a joke? You thought he was lying? No, Malami cannot come on public domain and make such a challenge or accusation. And when he made it, did anybody at all, whether it's Ohanaeze, whether it's a governor, or all the so-called stakeholders, did anybody come out and boldly challenge Malani and say, who called you? No. Because Malani was not lying. Because until you understand the source of your problem, then you can begin to figure out a way to solve it. We are our problem. And until we be honest to ourselves and decide what we want, because as long as we are participating for election, that means we are not ready for referendum or Exploitation of Biafra. I'm not going to take a whole lot of time because this is the bottom line for me. We are holding ourselves. We are allowing the Fulanis to come and invade us because we are the ones that support. How can we are crying for our brothers and sisters in Ihamufu? Meanwhile, you have one or two or three of them, no matter how small it is, will be the ones that have been harboring them, showing them the way, lying, protecting them, not raising alarm. They can't even organize themselves to protest to their so-called leaders. Ask them, why are you being called a leader? You're supposed to represent and protect our interests. They're not asking the question. I mean, the indigenous of Ihamufu, they're not protesting. At least that's the least they can do. Protect your leaders. Go there, ask them questions. Your LGAs, your governors, what is going on? It is we outside will be raising an. Why would they care if the people there, because they're giving $1 or $2 in naira, they'll be quiet. They burn your house, they give you 2 million, you keep quiet. So me that is outside and raising an alarm, why would anybody care when the victim has been settled? Let's be honest to ourselves. I'm going to yield here. Thank you.
Yeah, I want to thank you very much, man. Thank you. Please, I want to play one clip. Exactly what happened in between Rogers, Okrocha, and this sitting governor. I want to Biafrans all over the world, based on what we are talking about in one area. Please kindly listen attentively. It's too long, but Mazi Alozie will continue the clips probably tomorrow in his program, and I will make sure we put it MP3 to be repeating now. I want all of you to pay attention, please.
And his dogs are heavily armed, and it seems like they have instruction to kill on sight. China Sawaneri, ex-special duties to the governor, just arrived here with dogs, with hoodlums. That's one of them. That's one of them. That's China Sawaneri's plate number 574 IMGH. 574 IMGH. 574 IMGH. China Sawaneri held some local government, Tupi, local government. And he's the special duties advisor to the Imo State governor. Okay, he's retreating now. China Sawaneri is retreating with his hoodlums, with his dogs, with his armed robbers, with Ndo Shina. There they are. They are running back. They are retreating. Plate number 574 IMGH. He has offloaded some of the hoodlums, some of the criminals, and they are running away. There they are. They are running away. The hoodlums. It seems like they are trying to recoup because they've seen that they have been overpowered over here already. The guys on red, those are his China Sawaneri's armed robbers. They are moving. China Sawaneri and his armed robbers, his hoodlums, criminals, rogues, just arrived here.
That is the Imo government's house.
Okay, they are coming forward. The armed robbers are coming forward. Shina Sawanevi and his armed robbers are coming forward. The chief of staff is also here. The chief of staff is also here. They are. That's the vehicle. The Hilux you see over there belongs to the 574 Imo government house. Belongs to this is one of their armed all of their imported outcomes. They are simple and do public business. You are armed robbers, you are hoodlums, you are thugs, you are criminals. Look at them. They came here with, they are heavily armed. They are heavily armed with. Let's find out. Shina Sawanevi is not taken down with his knife. Shina Sawanevi is approaching here with his knife. Shina Sawanevi is approaching with a machete. They came with armed robbers, heavily armed robbers. They came here with armed robbers. Shina Sawanevi is advancing with a knife, with a machete. He's coming to challenge the senator representing Imo West and the APC Guba candidate in the 2019 election. They are smashing bottles here. They are smashing bottles. Shina Sawanevi and his armed robbers are smashing bottles. They have instructions to kill. Shina Sawanevi and his armed robbers have instructions to kill. They are throwing bottles. His Excellency. Shina Sawanevi has just addressed. His Excellency. His Excellency.
Mazi, I have a lot of clips here. I want Biafran to hear. After that, hear what Oloda Socrates said. Just 3 or 5 minutes. Then we'll go back to our brother Mazi Jordan and Kennedy.
Is going a very wrong direction. That we might not end up well. Happened yesterday are simply displayed criminality in government, robbery in government, and it's creating unnecessary tension where there's no need for it. Is very unsecure. On the front side,
9 years. Now, you go to Olu, it's killing. You know, even the Air Force fighter jets, for the first time in history after the war, would come round Olu. You see, yesterday alone, 10 houses were burned in Oguta. Every day, people are being killed in these states. People are being intimidated by the governor and his dog. Now, I do not know what the governor wants to achieve. But I think he wants to make everybody fear him. He has also introduced a law to the Imo State House of Assembly that empowers him to detain people at will. That law is barbaric and must be condemned. Now,
okay, Mazi, I will leave it here. Maybe I will send you the whole clip for Biafran to hear, maybe your program, and we'll make sure we put this clip in MP3 to be repeating in our program, Radio Biafra, so that the whole Biafra will see and the whole world will hear the architect of the problem in Imo State, where all these problems are coming from. Yeah, Mazi, get an agreement, please. Unmute yourself and speak up from there. Thank you.
I think I greet all Biafrans. My name is Mazi Chinedu of Radio Biafra House of Service. What you are witnessing in our land today is a part of the colonization agenda. What do I mean? You know, we Biafrans, we Igbos, I keep on repeating it. We have been having our social governing ourselves peacefully, living peacefully. But the influence of Nigeria, the influence of Britain through Nigeria, through the caliphate, is trying to change our nomenclature as a people. That is why you are hearing what you are hearing today. I mean, killings everywhere in our land. Killing ourselves. Why? Because of political positions. All these things, we never had them. We never had them. I want people to have a retrospect, because when we talk, we are not entertaining people. I am not part of it to make you happy by what we say here on Radio Biafra. You become happy or to enjoy it. To hell with your enjoyment, I don't care. If we cannot make the change from what we are doing, then there is no need to do it. That is my position, and I continue remaining that way. That is why our leader was able to lead us to this extent today. He cajoled us, insulted us, told us the bitter truth, and that is why we are able, as dead bodies before, we are able to be revived. So what am I trying to say here? The caliphate is changing our nomenclature little by little, our way of life. That is it. They are infusing their radicalism, Fulani radicalism, in our lives today against ourselves. It's an agenda. People should try to understand what I'm saying. It's a very big agenda. Instead of turning to our real enemies, now they turn us to be killing ourselves because of Nigerian political position. Of which, if we are able to restore our nation Biafra and have control of our destiny, all these things will be eradicated in every ramification. We should go back to who we are. These people are changing our genes little by little, and it's going. Now people generations are seen that, oh, there is gain in violence, political violence. You make benefits, you know, that is how it is. And if not for what Mazi Nnamdi started, I'm telling you honestly, a time will come, it will be irreversible. Look at what is happening. Look at the clip he played. Now, let me tell you one thing. When we talk about colonization, it's not only about Fulani coming to occupy our land. No. You know, the way we have been anglicized, let me repeat it, anglicized or Europeanized, so that we start behaving like them, imitating them. That is what I'm saying. That is what the Fulani, they are doing. Not necessarily to come to occupy our land, we can resist them, but look at what they are infusing in our land. Changing the way we behave. And we start behaving, imitating them. For your information, I want people to reason. I'll go back to history. You know, the Fulani you have in Nigeria, they are the Fulani, the most radical. The ones, their name is, they are from what we call the Toronkawa clan, Toronkawa or Torube. These are the people that started jihadism when Fulani, even the Fulani tribe, has never been Islamized. These people rose up because they claim that they are maternally from partly Arab, Fulani and partly Arab, because they claimed that their ancestors came from the family of Muhammad. What I'm telling you is historical. It's a historical fact. Even Ahmad Bello, Ottoman Danfodio. These are the Toronkawa clan in Fulani. The worst to say. These are the people we are dealing with in Nigeria. It's where they concentrate in Nigeria. When they finish it, you know, when they finish conquest, now others, you know, how do you call other, you know, they have the rights, the center, the left. The so-called center, Fulani centrists that are so-called non-violent will now come and take over. Now, few of those in Yoruba also will advance because they are more radical. What I'm telling you is a historical fact. These are the people we are dealing with. These are the people that are killing us, killing Nigerians, killing the indigenous people everywhere in Nigeria, including Amuf. These are the people. Now, also, you see, there's one news headline. It says residents flee the villages as bandits gang rape pregnant woman to death in Niger Republic. In Niger State, not Niger Republic. The gang rape, I want to read a bit, just a bit, I want to bring out something. For failure to meet up deadline for the payment of the 2 million naira levy imposed on some villages in Shiroro local government area of Niger State by bandits before harvesting their farm produce. The residents of the communities have fled their residence just as a pregnant woman was gang raped to death while fleeing the area. Her 3 children were also unlucky as they were macheted into the bush along with several other villagers abducted by the bandits. Are you hearing? Now, our correspondent gathered that the deadline given to members of the communities who are predominantly farmers to raise the sum of 2 million naira before they could commence harvesting their farm produce expired on Thursday. You see. So, in conclusion, they say after a successful farming period, the bandits continued to move from village to village to levy the farmers of which sums of money as a condition to allow them access to their farms to harvest their farm produce. You see that these bandits are in charge of many areas in the north, every part of the north, and that is what they are bringing to our land. That is why they're killing in a harmful, and they cannot do this in our land without the complicity of our people. That is where they put money, political position, in order to tear, that is, to tear our people into pieces. We keep on killing and fighting ourselves, whereas they are busy doing what they are doing. And this character of killing will be retained in our genes. That is the colonization. Now, these bandits that are killing, these are the people being supported by Shegumi. In a news, he said, don't vote for politicians who will attack, kill bandits. They are our warriors in forest. Islamic cleric Gumi tells Northerners. Do you see? I want you to connect the dots. Those Fulani terrorists, they are not criminals, please. People should stop calling them criminal. Criminal is among them, these are people, criminals are just people committing crimes, maybe for their living, for their individual welfare. But these are terrorists bound by ideologies. That is a very big difference. So Sheikh Gumi is told openly on the press. He said that people should not vote for any politician who will attack, kill bandits. That is kill Fulani terrorists in Nigeria. You see it? Those that are killing our people in a harmful, these are the people that should be in power. I want people to connect how messy situation we are in Nigeria. We are in a mess. Whether you like it or not, or believe it or not, we are in an almighty mess in Nigeria. The worst set of Fulani are those people in Nigeria, they are the people, they killed their brothers in 19th century to convert them forcefully to Islam. These are the people that are championing what is happening in Nigeria today. So when you are there talking about the election, vote, this and that, know that you are in an almighty mess. The nucleus of our problem we should be attacking, and we are attacking the British that created this mess and handed power over to this bloodthirsty state of human beings in order to be doing what they are doing. They are coming by any means, forcing us to change the nomenclature of our life, of our gene, by killing ourselves. That is what is happening. So
Mazi
we should be reasonable.
Mazi
Thank you very much. This is what I'm going to say. Yes.
Hold on. Don't go anywhere. There is a big disconnect in what you're saying, and I don't think our people understand it. You pinpointed something, and this goes to the basics of this broadcast today. When you are talking about the Fulanis, we've been hammering on the Fulanis, and then you said something about what happened in Niger state. Where is the government? That's the disconnect I'm pointing at there. Where is the government? If there is a government, why would they have a different government in Niger controlled by these bandits, by these Fulanis? If there is a government, why were they not reprimanded? If there is a government, why will terror reign? If there is a government, why are they not sending the soldiers to go and quell it? If there is a government, why is the bandits more powerful than the soldiers? If there is a government, why are they not reining these people in? Who are the people responsible? The government is responsible. Why then is it happening in the Biafra land and our people are not understanding it? That is the disconnect. I want our people to connect together, to link together. So when you say that, I don't think people understood what you were saying. You have pointed it out. So when we stay here and run around the political election and all this, we are just simply fooling ourselves. We don't know what is happening to us. And through this medium, we are telling people what is happening. And I don't know if they understand it or not. So that's why I told you don't go anywhere. If you want to say anything to that effect, you can as well say it. because the people don't just have calling today. You know, we can deal with this topic, and as a matter of fact, like I said before, after today, we are going to take these topics one at a time and drive it home so that they will know what they are getting into when they are talking about elections. So go ahead and finish what you're saying.
Okay. Yeah, you asked a very pertinent question, which everybody should be asking. But we should know that in a democracy, normally, no, I am saying in a normal democracy, the government is the people, from the people to the people, and that is normal democracy. But there is something, a very big deception in Nigeria. That is what baffles me. You know, in my programs I used to attack intellectuals in Nigeria, and these are my enemies. The so-called purported intellectuals in Nigeria, they don't understand, they don't want to tell, or either mischievously or ignorantly, they don't want to tell people the reality what is going on in Nigeria. When they tell you that we are the largest democracy in Africa, that is rubbish. You know, everything concerning Nigeria is an illusion. This Nigeria is being controlled by the caliphate. If Peter wants to let him be in Aswan tomorrow, the people that are manipulating him is the caliphate. It started when they handed over power in 1960. 1960, they handed over the scepter of power. SCEPTRE, scepter of power. Go and Google what it means. People, the so-called intellectuals are not talking about all these secrets. They don't talk about it. Listening to Emmanuel Bosu, people don't understand the revelations made by that man. Britain handed over secretly the center of power to the Fulani Caliphate, and they understood it. When they did all these things, Awolowo was not there, he was sidelined. I think he will go hard for the liberation, so-called flag independence of Nigeria was not there. And they knew what happened, but they kept quiet. Why? Because of their personal political positions and interests. This is the problem we have to be dealing with. This selfishness. They don't tell. Bob Marley said, "Tell the children the truth." They don't tell us the truth. But we need to go and be digging out all these things, because there lies the problem. When you talk about government, who is the government? Who is in control of government? They are telling you vote this and that election. The caliphate is in charge. Britain is solidly in charge of Nigeria through the caliphate. They are vassal caliphate. The Fulani, the Sokoto caliphate. Can you tell me the reason why a governorship candidate in Delta, in Imo, in Biafra will first of all go and bow down to the Sokoto caliphate before coming down to rule his people? People don't connect on it. These are very serious matters that we should be discussing. Because these are where lies the root cause of the whole problems. In order to restore power, in order to wrestle ourselves out of this grip, Nigeria should be broken. Otherwise, we are nothing. We are just joking. I'm telling you. If you want, let your father be there as in Asorok. It means nothing. He himself will not even be able to be speaking what he is saying, because he will become a marionette being controlled by the unseen powers of Britain through the Fulani Caliphate. That is the reality. So, who is in charge of military? Who is in charge of everything? It is the Fulani Caliphate. They know. If these people are not in charge, how can you think that a person like Sheikh Gumi will be coming out soliciting for the Fulani terrorists that are gang raping pregnant women to death, killing, massacring people? One person will be coming out openly without fear and be soliciting for them, and nothing happens. It seems the indigenous people in Nigeria say they are the most homeless set of people on earth. I'm saying it on air without fear of suffering. So we should start from the grassroots. Until we remove ourselves, until we tell ourselves the truth, the indigenous people, these Fulani are doing whatever they are doing with impunity because they are in control and nothing more. Anybody, look at the local politics, they are using them to do, killing themselves, killing our own people. They don't care, they are out there watching, say yes. Instead of you to gang up and come and fight us, be killing yourselves. And that is what is happening. So it's a hopeless situation. But we must continue. Thank you, Mazi Alozie, for having me.
Yeah, man, thank you. If I can come in quickly, maybe I can use Madam, you're talking, speak up, and then your voice is right inside. If you're using Bluetooth to remove it, no? Huh? Your voice to be down.
I said, okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, go ahead.
I said, I don't know if I can come in now. Maybe I can use it to make my closing argument too.
Go ahead.
Because,
Go on.
Yeah, when Mazi Jonathan, good afternoon, sir. When Mazi Jonathan spoke, Mazi Alozie brought us something that said, where is the government? I'm going to answer that question, where the government is. I know Mazi Jonathan, took a bite at it. I'm going to take a little bite at it too. Where is the government? Now, just like what was brought up, I believe, by Mazi Jonathan, Gumi comes out and be making these arguments, advocating for a terrorist organization that even Nigeria have been forced to tag them terrorists. But you never hear the media, even us, we should stop calling them Fulani elders. We must be calling them Fulani terrorists because they have been designated by Nigerian government. Forced, they were forced to do so. But listen to me, where the government is this, to answer that question. He comes out and publicly on social and public domain, media, mainstream media, saying that nobody should vote for anybody who's going to come against a non-terrorist organization who are terrorizing people, starting communities, controlling communities, killing many people, recently raped a pregnant woman to death. He didn't make the mainstream media. He didn't hear an outrage. He said nobody should do, everyone that's going to work against them. He's protecting them. Now let's repeat on and none of the governors have come out to say, only what you're saying is against the normal law of a community or country. One senator, one leader, not even LGA, not even the members of that community, leaders, stakeholders, not even the media, not even the government itself, forget it. Flip it on the other way. We have a body that is called ESL that was set just to protect our own farmers so that they can go in and sell for people to be able to put hot meal on their tables. What did the governors of these states, 5 states, do? They raised up another lateral, whatever they call them, a security outfit to go after the ASL that are supposed to be protecting our mothers and our fathers to go to time. Whatever you call them. And even the communities cannot rise up and say, hell no, these ASL are life wire. We're able to go to farm today and put hot meal on our table to feed our family. See the infection of ESL. They are not doing it. Rather, some of them will be the ones going around in the communities, pointing out to their neighbors or somebody that has had a problem with this is ESL, this is Ipob, and their people are being slaughtered. Where is the government? That was your question. I'm answering the question. I hope I am. Government is by the people, for the people. In the north, terrorists are being advocated for and protected, and no security effort was raised by any of the governors in the north to challenge these terrorists. I'm not even talking about Nigeria coming as a country to send the military to go and eradicate these people. They go to current jets. Where are they? If this kind of rape was done by ESL and refined by ESL, you would have seen fighter and bombers invited by purpose of them or Peter, or any of these 5 eastern governors to come and wipe out the community. And they will come out and say it, and the whole people will wake up and say, "Hurrah, well done." Where is the government? That's the question. So, again, I'm submitting, we are the problem. ESN cannot be where they are today without the action, the evil action of our people. That is why I raise the argument. When the Fulani invaded, they started screaming, ESN come, ESN come. These people are shouting, ESN come, ESN come. I'm not talking about the people in Nigeria or Biafra. The people from the Yamufu that are in diaspora, how many of them are members of IPOB? How many of them are registered members of IPOB, contributing their thoughts and contributing whatever it is they can bring it to bear to move the movement? Oh, they will not come to saboteurs. But when they are committing they're asking for, they're not teaching us to set ESN. Which ESN? Is there not funded? If we have like some of us in diaspora who try to infiltrate ESN to share the tellers, what push of the ESN will need a bucket to come and stand for you? This is the argument I'm making to our people. You don't want to be involved in building of something, and when that is established, you want to go into that house to protect you. And when you do what's going on, all you were doing was to tear the foundation down, tear it down. But when the rain comes, we want to run into the same building for shelter. Where is the government? Where is the government? Because if the government and welfare have supported the ESN, they don't even have to support them. If they have not come to work against them by visiting all these washroom security outfits to go after the ESN, Biafra land will not be in tatters. What is happening today will not be happy when it comes to security lands in Biafra land. If they will not come together to share an abrupt and because they are speaking in concert petition, Biafra land will not be where it is. Where is the government? Has any of the foreign governments come together to say we want Shegumi to be arrested so that there can be peace in the land, so that we can get presidential appointments? No. Even the one that was caught in Egypt, he has been released. What Obasanjo is doing today is what Obasanjo did during the war. Obasanjo has never lost an Igbo man. Obasanjo will never love an Igbo man. When you see your enemy teaming up with your enemies, or your non-enemy is coming to pretend to be a friend, leave the killings. You have a problem. Obasanjo is the architect of what happened to Biafra. When we have that statement that Gowon said that he had known what we know today, but we have lifted the gunshot in the Biafra with money and saboteurs. It was the blame behind it was Obasanjo.
Maria, I don't let people hand up. Please hand up so that people we have may take some calls, okay?
Because the question was, where is the government? Now, this Obasanjo, who is coming out to be play like the godfather of the nation, trying to unite the nation. When he was a president twice, he was a president during the military, he was a president during the civilians. How did he try to bring the country together? Where is the government? I'm going to submit here. It's something I'll carry on later.
Okay. So anybody want to round up? I think we've lost we've lost the time. So let somebody round up. Now we have taken the shape of what we are planning, and it's coming together. So maybe by this week I might try to see if we can come together again. If not, from next week we'll do more at a very precise timetable. and then we take the topic one at a time and drive it home. We're not going to. We have covered the broad spectrum of what we want our people to know, but from next week, we'll take each one or two of those topics, expand them, how it affects the people. Because when I ask where is the government, I got some answers. But what I want the people to know is that there is no government. The government does not exist. The government is not for the government of Nigeria, it's for the government of the Fulanis. Of the Fulanis, by the Fulanis, for the Fulanis, not for the West or for the East. And that is why they'll continue to kill you. And that is why they do whatever they want to do in the North, but when they come to the South, you speak, you die. And our people don't seem to understand it. They continue to talk about political jamboree that doesn't in any way or shape favor them. And we ourselves, we have to decimate our own population. Just as if I knew the topic and then the little I put on the air before you came, now is unveiling. So please, if anybody has something to say it, and let's round up. I don't know if Ikechukwu is coming. Okay, find out if he's coming.
Let our brother Mazi Jonathan, please, my brother, make a closing remark. Then we can do the podium. Thank you. Mazi Jonathan.
Thank you, Mazi. Thank you, Mazi. Thank you. Biafrans and lovers of freedom, we continue listening. And as one Marian said, even today, later on during my program, I'm going to an interview to one of our living veterans, in which he reveals some things we need to know. I did that interview. I conducted that interview together with one Marian, which our veteran. He revealed many things that we should understand, and we also call on other veterans that are still alive in order to come up to make contact, because we need any of the experience is something. What we are witnessing in Nigeria is something that is unusual. When you hear that a country, a nation, is being subjugated for 100, 200, 300 years. This is how they fight for liberation. It is not something mostly that even we that are doing this that can benefit directly. We are fighting for our unborn generations. All of us in this struggle, we understand the difficulties we are passing through privately, of which it's not something that could be solved privately by each and every one of us. It must be a collective interest. Many of us, you see people that are bringing different kinds of their individual problems in, sometimes in GNT, but there is nothing we can do than to continue doing what we are doing. This is going to be our saving, our safety. So we should disregard what the propagandists, the agendas are doing. These are done under the program of the Fulani Caliphate. They are programming our politicians, infiltrators, to do what they are doing. Therefore, do not be surprised or do not be confused. Please, do not be confused. It's not abnormal to the situation we are in. In any freedom fighting, this is what you see. And that is why it's called freedom fighting. We continue fighting everything, both internal and external, until we become free. When we know people that are in South Africa today, they are enjoying what people had it been ANC folded their hands and said, let us, each and every one of them will go and take a, political position. Had it been Mandela compromise, people today that are, when you cut the hand of South, this, no problem. These people wouldn't have been there today. So why not we do our own thing, and that is what we are doing. You should call yourself a saint if you are genuinely fighting or in this struggle, doing what you contributing your own quota without fear or favor. Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Yeah, Mazi Alozie, Sotrima just signaled me that we can take another 30 minutes for his program. I don't know if we can use that one to take calls, whatever.
It won't be, no, we cannot. Let's say 30 minutes.
Yeah, he said 30 minutes. He said 30 minutes.
Okay. Let me see how it works. I think everybody in the panel said something, and I don't know if any of them wants to say anything else. If they do, let me.
No, Mazi. No, Mazi. We have done that. We just want to encourage our people.
All right. Thank you.
Bringing what is happening in Biafra land, especially in Imo State, let them know the architect of what is happening in Imo State. People that are fermenting the problems in Imo State. No, sir.
Thank you. Thanks to you all for coming. There we know. If you have something to say, come and give us a call. We have 30 minutes plus 1 484-767-0848 plus 1 484-767-0848. Live broadcast from Radio Biafra USA. This is the panel. We have the broadcasters, the media people, and this is where we are. So we want people to know that we are not playing. We want people to know that these things going on have been fermented by the politicians. They have no shame. They don't have your interest at heart. And if you realize this, you shy away because they have not done anything to protect you. They have not done anything to show that they value your existence, that they even want to see you around. So that's the way it is. Plus 1 484-767-0848. Give us your take on what you heard. So going to continue. We'll continue. People are people. Political activities engineered and staged by Britain to finish you. You are the giant of Africa, but we cannot see eye to eye. We cannot understand one another. We don't have the same culture, with nothing in common. It's the only Igbos, the South and the East in particular, that is the victim, the target, the whipping boy. And then we have our own people supporting, aiding them by complying. That is painful. That is regrettable. That shows that we have not matured enough to understand those that are against us. And we have to do things because Britain say we should do it. We have the educated people. And how do they show their knowledge? By showing us that they don't understand anything except academical aspect of the intelligence. That any other thing doesn't exist. I think people listened enough. In the absence of the call, I will close the program for South Africa to come in. He has given time enough for people to call in and express their view. So I thank all of you. Sometimes the subject is so difficult that it's hard to comprehend what we are going through. Engineered and supported by our own people. That is what we experience, and that is what we will not like to continue. Caller, your name And where are you calling from?
Mazi Alozie.
Welcome.
My name is Mazi Alozie. I'm calling from France. This hour, and what our people say concerning what is going on in our land, not only Imo State. Thank God, the fearless RTOB mentioned many places, both Abia State in other environments. That's what is going on in the same Imo State, that are going on in other parts of the Biafrans. And what I'm trying.
Your line dropped. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
If we lose this opportunity, we are gone. We are not preaching words here. I must say, but any step, any attempt, we lose this opportunity, we are gone. That's it. This is our land. This says we will not restore it by this generation. This is what? Where are you going to? That's the reality. No one, Biafra is here already. Other people are just a pop. And you see, that is Jonathan, the sheep there. Because these white monkeys, they are called us black monkeys. They are testing our results. You see, Biafra will set the whole Africa free. You say you pretend. Pretend after this generation of Biafra, pretend we no longer exist. Pretend that Peter is the rest. Pretend. They were a human being like us.
They were massive. They were. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Yes, Dr. Mazi Alozie. Good evening from the Holy Land of Biafra. My name is Mazi Michael Israel. Mazi, I know you don't have time much.
2 minutes.
And I salute everybody in the panel speaking to us, lecturing us. Mazi Alozie, everything that you people have teach this evening, have lectured this evening, is truth. Because number one truth is, what I said, that we are the problem of ourselves. Yes, we are the problem of ourselves. Because Mazi, do you know, he's only a Biafran man. He's only an Igbo person that will can take our chair and do his own fellow brother. But we see the Fulani is killing us. We can't do Fulani to our chair. Mazi Alozie, you see us, you see our character. If we do not remove ourselves from this stupidity, Mazi, you know, on Sunday before I dropped 2 Sundays ago, when the members of the DOS, they were on air, and somebody called and said that the FMs in Biafra land, that they should do something about it. Mazi Alozie, I'm telling you right now, I want to say this right now. Our people, not FM is the problem. The radio is here speaking. Mazi Alozie, do you know where I am? That people cannot follow me to listen to Radio Biafra. Oh, Mazi Alozie, I will drop here because if I say it is very, very annoying. Also, give me Balitaya Corner that is going. Only so that the volume will get to heaven. So how will somebody tell me that we will now come out of the problem? Why we are the problem of ourselves? Tomorrow somebody will call and say the FM, but the one that is there talking. Why are the people not listening?
Mazi,
I will drop here.
Mazi, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Introduce yourself. Yeah.
I remember. Okay, my name is Mazi Alozie, the Bembe Media. I have from within local government. I want to appreciate you for the program which have taken place, and also which all the Biafrans are participating. I really appreciate God for that, and I say all the Biafrans
DOS, and also all the coordinators, and also all the members of IPOB. Go ahead. I really appreciate every one of you for your efforts for this very program which this team media hold this afternoon. Is an important program. I really appreciate that. I took time to study this program, and this creates a very big at least impact to the life of people today. And it have already walked a very big deep grounds. And also I ask that I say that all the Biafrans, wherever you are, listen to this very program today. I want you to take up just move up with a zeal that our people are working hard this time around to make sure that we bring all the information and also bring our people from all four corners of the world to gear up this our program that we are now propelling. One other thing I want to let us know today, please. These enemies, I got intel that from this, if you are moving along from Nsuka old road, there are people that they have kidnapped along that. If you are following that along that, if you are going at this along this this road that lead to, if you reach if you reach that that junction at Nsuka after Ubola for the junction called the junction that led to one army checkpoint before heading down to one peace mass that opened that university newly. They are still in construction now. There are Fulani that arrested our people within that axis and took them to unknown destination. So I'm calling our men on ground that they should take care of the matter and also go into the places and search for our men and our people that they have hijacked to an unknown destination. Between this axis, the road of the junction of that road that linked to Enugu, that road that linked to Enugu, not the one that linked to Night Mile. If you read that before that road that linked to Oba side, as if you are going OP Junction, that OP Junction, yes, that OP Junction that linked to Enugu, that shortcut. So within that axis, Fulani, they are full, they filled up in that area. So something happened there yesterday evening. So this thing happened that nobody know that this thing happened. So it was somebody that called me and said, do we have anybody that we can that can relate this very information? So please, our men on ground, please go to the forest and take care of our people. Make sure that our men, that our brothers and sisters that have taken to the bush, that they recovered wherever they are. So also I want to let our people know. Yes, I want to let our people know again that another information there. This Fulani Caliphate, this very terrorists, Fulani, they are killing our people silently in a place called Ogu. There are this border between Better Life, that place that the Fulani and Hausa, they have been pushed to, that very border of Enugu and Imo State, Abia State border. There is a forest within that axis that goes up to that mountain. These men went there and they killed many people there, killed up to 3 persons, and nobody know where those people are. It was their clothes and also other things they discover. So our men on ground should go to the forest and get this and get these people that are causing all this mayhem and put them in order as supposed to be. So that is that is the information I'm giving to you this evening from this my location. Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you very much. The number is +1 48476708848. We have 10 minutes. 10 minutes from now we'll be done. Before 10 minutes, so that Mazi can be able to get on the air. +1 48476708848. If your line terminated as you were calling, as you were speaking, go ahead and call back and deliver your message. If you called when Mazi was on the air delivering the message, how can people come and kill you on your land? How can they do that? And you're busy killing yourself. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Thank you for taking my call.
Go ahead, Mazi. Quick.
Yeah, speaking to brother Puja, the scavenger. I'm calling from Africa, South Africa. I greet my leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, a prisoner of conscience. All of your Biafrans, I greet you. IPOB members, I greet you. And I greet you most DOS for the good work you are doing. Mazi, you know, your question was asked there, where are the governments? You know, if you come to Biafra land, the governors we have there and they lead are the agents of the government for colonization. And the government themselves are the pluralists and the terrorists because they are in charge. They are in charge. So whatever they do in the north or whatever they do in the forest, they are the orchestrated ones. And you cannot ask this, where are the government, because the people we call our leaders are the ones who are delivering us to them. And these people have made a statement and say, come on, that means they are not there for you. They are only there for their pocket. They are only there for their children to study in university, in Harvard University, and after they finish, they are only there to be a counselor. After counselor, they become senator to governor to president. That is what they are there for. That's the only thing they are fighting. And their village is the only thing that they are fighting for. Because if you look at all the governors, you have never seen any offspring coming out to challenge them. It's only them and their sons and their family. That is only what they are there for. So they are not there for you. Biafrans, rise up and protect yourself. Rise up and make the land uncomfortable for them. If the land is not uncomfortable for them, they are not going to relinquish this power. They are not going to allow us to be free. You must fight for yourself to be free. There is no medicine, no other way than to protect yourself and make the land ungovernable for these governors, for these elites who have sworn that it's only their family who will be eaten. It's only their family who will know about to go and live in America and come back. That is why Peter told you that his children are not interested in Biafra struggling because they are busy. They are busy. But we, when we agitate, when we talk, they call us terrorists. When we agitate, they call us miscreants. When we talk for the good of others, they give us names. But they are there eating money. Thank you for taking my call. Biafrans, I love you. I still remember share my blood. Bye.
No, thank you very much. The call number is +1 767 0848. +1 767 0848. We are headed to the end of this program. We are headed to the end of this program. Send in your message as quickly as you can. It is very funny, very deplorable. Fun in the sense that we are watching. Fun in the sense that we know what is happening. That we are not acting as quickly as we can. Call out your name and where you're calling from. No, you've called before. Sorry. Sorry, we don't have time for that today. +1 484 767 0848. Yeah. Go ahead. Your line dropped. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead quickly. When I'm done, go ahead very quickly. Say what you want to say.
Okay. What I'm trying to remember, Biafrans, worldwide is there is someone who said, if you want to kill the Fulani herdsmen, first kill me. The person is Nnamdi and all the whole Ohanese, youth and the wings and all the whole diaspora. We need to look for them and treat them and send them to God and God to judge them because what they are doing is evil in our land. Before we can handle the Fulani people, we need to handle them first. That's the only thing I can say. All right, Biafra.
Biafra. Thank you, Mazi. Thank you. Caller, your name and where you calling from? You are the last caller. Your name and where you calling from? Caller, your name and where you calling from? Okay, that's it. Okay, no more. That's as far as I can go. We're done for the day. This is where we'll be ending the broadcast. And for all our problems, for all that we've said, for all that we have pointed out, we're going to act on it. We have to see that those people that are disturbing us, those people that are killing us in the name of politicians, they are not for us. They are not our friends. They are not working for us. They are working against us. And for me, from here to you, thank all of you, and we'll be on the air again tomorrow. Have a nice day.
It's 1 to 5.